Wait, you dropped this. I grab his arm before he enters the car. He looks down at me, then at the wallet. Keep it. My hands shake. I open it, cash, cards, everything. People whisper, "That's him, that Korean billionaire." I push it back to him. I don't want it. He stares, then smirks. Then you just failed. And what he did next nearly ruined my life. I hadn't eaten in 2 days, and I still gave that wallet back. I remember walking away from him, my hands still shaking. The rain was hitting my face, mixing with tears I refused to admit were there. "Idiot," someone muttered behind me. Another voice. She could have changed her life. Maybe they were right. Because by the time I got back to the restaurant, my boss didn't even let me explain. "Late again?" he snapped, not even looking at me. "I'm sorry, Save it. One more mistake and you're done." I bowed my head. "Yes, sir." I went straight to the back, tied my apron, and started clearing tables. My stomach was twisting so hard I had to pause for a second, just to breathe. Then Kemi came up to me, lowering her voice. "Tell me the truth. You kept something, right?" I looked at her. "No." She blinked, like she didn't hear me properly. "Wait, all that money? You gave it back?" I nodded. She laughed, but it wasn't funny. "You're actually serious? Do you know how much was in that wallet?" "It wasn't mine." She leaned closer. "And what is yours right now? Look around." I didn't answer, because I knew what she meant. Nothing. No savings, no food, no backup. Just bills and pressure. Right on cue, my phone started vibrating in my pocket. I already knew who it was. I stepped outside and picked up. "Hello." My landlord didn't even greet me. "Today." You said today. My throat tightened. "I just need a little more time." "You've had time. Pay me today or don't come back." The line went dead. I just stood there. Rain, noise, people walking past like I didn't exist. And for the first time, I questioned myself. What if I made the wrong choice? Because right then, honesty didn't feel noble. It felt stupid. If you've ever done the right thing and it still cost you everything, if you understand this feeling, go ahead and hit like. Because this part, it hurts. And I went back inside and worked like nothing happened. Hours passed. My body was moving, but my mind kept replaying that moment. The wallet, the cash, his voice. "Keep it." I could have ended all this, but I didn't. By closing time, my legs were weak. I hadn't eaten, I hadn't rested, and I still didn't know where I was going to sleep that night. Kemi walked up again as we were closing. "Come crash at my place." I shook my head. "I'll figure something out." "Stop doing that." "Doing what?" "Acting like you don't need help." I forced a smile. "I'll be fine." But I wasn't. I stepped outside again. And that's when my phone rang. Unknown number. I almost ignored it. But something told me not to. So I picked up. "Hello?" A calm voice answered. "You need to come in tomorrow." I frowned. "Who is this?" "You already know." My heart skipped. "The man with the wallet?" A pause. "He wants to see you." I went quiet. "I don't know him." The voice didn't change. "But he knows you." I tightened my grip on the phone. "I'm not interested." I hung up. Immediately, it rang again. Same number. I stared at it for a second before answering. I said, "I'm not." "You don't ignore him." Silence. "Location has been sent." 9 a.m. The call ended. Just like that. I stood there for a while, staring at my phone. Then I opened the message. An address. Not just any address. One of those places you only see in movies. Tall glass building. Security everywhere. The kind of place people like me don't walk into. I laughed under my breath. This is crazy. And yet, the next morning, I was standing right in front of it. I don't even remember how I got there. I hadn't slept. I hadn't eaten. But something inside me kept pushing. Go. As soon as I stepped closer, the security guard looked at me, then at his screen, then back at me. You're expected. That alone made my stomach drop. Expected? He stepped aside. Go ahead. I walked in slowly, every step feeling heavier than the last. People were staring, not directly, but I could feel it. My clothes, my shoes, my presence. I didn't belong here. The elevator doors opened before I even pressed anything. A woman inside nodded. This way. No questions. No explanations. Just certainty. By the time I stepped into that office, my heart was pounding so loud I could hear it. And there he was, sitting like he owned not just the room, but everything around it, which he probably did. He didn't look surprised to see me. He just looked interested. You came. I swallowed. You called. He gestured to the chair. Sit. I hesitated for a second, then sat. He leaned back slightly, studying me like I was something he was trying to understand. Why didn't you take the money? Straight to it. No small talk. No kindness. Just pressure. I held his gaze. Because it wasn't mine. He didn't react immediately. Then he leaned forward. Wrong answer. My brows pulled together. What? The right answer was to survive. I blinked. I don't understand. He tapped his fingers lightly on the table. You're struggling, hungry, desperate. Every word hit like a punch. And yet, you chose pride over opportunity. My voice sharpened. It wasn't pride. It was honesty. He tilted his head slightly. Honesty doesn't pay rent. That one landed. I didn't respond. Because he was right. And he knew it. That's when I realized this wasn't about a wallet. Not even close. If you're still watching, it's about to get even crazier. You might want to subscribe now, because what he said next changed everything. He reached into a folder and slid a document toward me. Work for me. He started at it. Then at him. Doing what? Telling the truth. I almost laughed. That's not a job. He didn't smile. It is, and I pay very well. I looked down at the paper again. Numbers. More money than I had ever seen in my life. My throat went dry. This isn't real. It is. Why me? He didn't answer immediately. He just kept looking at me like he was measuring something. Then, because you're either rare, a pause, or pretending. I felt that. Deep. And if I'm pretending? He leaned back. Then you'll fail. Silence filled the room. I looked at the contract again. Then at my hands. Then back at him. My voice dropped. What exactly do you want from me? His answer was simple. The truth. No matter who it hurts. My chest tightened. Because something about the way he said it didn't feel safe. Didn't feel clean. But neither did my life outside that building. I thought about my landlord, my empty room, my empty stomach. My voice came out quieter than I expected. And if I say no? He didn't blink. Then you walk out that door, and nothing changes for me. That was the moment. The exact moment everything split. The life I knew and the one I was about to step into. I picked up the pen, paused, then signed. And just like that, I had no idea I had just walked into something far bigger than a job. Tell me honestly, would you have signed it? Drop your answer in the comments. The moment I opened my mouth, everything changed. He's lying. The room went silent. 10 men in suits. One long table. Eyes shifting from me to him. Ho. The man I pointed at laughed nervously. Excuse me? I swallowed, but I didn't back down. You said the numbers were verified. They weren't. His face tightened. That's a serious accusation. I looked at the billionaire. He didn't say a word. Just watching, waiting. So I continued. You moved funds through a third account. It doesn't match your report. Silence. Then the billionaire finally spoke. Is that true? The man hesitated. That was enough. Meeting adjourned. Just like that. No shouting, no drama, but the damage was done. By the time I stepped out of that room, his career was already over. And I felt it. That shift, that weight, that fear. Because for the first time, I understood what my words could do. If you think telling the truth is always the right thing, wait till you see what it costs. The next few days were worse. Every meeting, same pattern. I sit. I listen. Then I speak. She's hiding something. He's not being honest. That contract isn't clean. And every time I spoke, someone fell, fired, exposed, destroyed. No warning. No second chances. Just gone. At first, people ignored me. Then they noticed. Then they feared me. I could feel it in the way they looked at me. Like I wasn't human. Like I was something dangerous. One day, after another meeting, someone followed me. I felt it before I saw him. Heavy footsteps. Fast. I turned. It was him. The man I exposed on my first day. His eyes were filled with something dark. You. My heart jumped. What do you want? He stepped closer. Do you even know what you did to me? I tried to stay calm. You lied. He laughed. But there was no humor in it. And now I have nothing. I didn't respond because I didn't know what to say. He leaned in. Close. Too close. You think he'll protect you? My chest tightened. You're just a tool. I stepped back. Stay away from me. He smiled. You're next. That word stayed with me. Next. That night, I couldn't sleep. Every face I had exposed, every life that changed because of me, it kept replaying over and over again. So the next morning, I went straight to him. I didn't wait. I didn't hesitate. I walked into his office. We need to talk. He didn't look surprised. Sit. No. He paused, then looked up. Speak. My voice shook, but I didn't stop. You're ruining people. He leaned back slightly. No. I'll pause it. I'm revealing them. I clenched my fists. And what happens after that? You just throw them away? His eyes didn't move. People destroy themselves. I just removed the mask. I stepped closer. And me? What am I to you? He didn't answer immediately. That silence said everything. If you've ever felt used, you already know how that feels. Then finally, you're useful. That hit harder than anything else. Useful. Not important. Not valued. Just useful. I laughed under my breath. That's all I am? For now, that was the moment something inside me started to break. But I didn't show it. I turned and walked out. Days passed. More meetings, more truth, more damage. But something felt different now. People weren't just afraid. They were watching me, waiting, like they knew something I didn't. Then one day, I heard it. Not meant for me, but I heard it anyway. She won't last. I froze. Voices behind the door. None of them do. My heart started racing. Them? I moved closer. Quiet, careful. He always finds someone like her. And? A pause. They all break. Silence. Then footsteps. I stepped back quickly, pretending to walk past. But my mind was already spinning. Someone like me? That night, I couldn't ignore it. So, I started digging. Files, records, anything I could access. And what I found made my blood run cold. There were others before me. Same role, same pattern, same outcome. Gone. Every single one. No explanation, no trace, just replaced. My hands started shaking. What is this? The next morning, I didn't wait. I went straight to him again. No hesitation, no fear, just anger. You've done this before. He looked up slowly. Done what? I slammed the file on his desk. Don't play games with me. He glanced at it, then back at me. You went looking. Answer me. Silence. Then, yes, just like that. No denial, no apology, nothing. So, I'm just another one? He stood up slowly. You're different. That's what you tell all of them? His eyes locked on mine. They all thought they were different. That was it. That was the truth. I stepped back. This isn't a job. No, it's a test. He didn't respond. He didn't need to. My chest tightened. And what happens when I fail? He walked closer. Calm, controlled. Everyone fails. That sentence hit like a verdict. If you're still watching, this is where everything turns. Because what I did next, he didn't expect. I looked at him, really looked at him, at the power, the control, the way he thought he understood everything. Then I took a breath. I hit. Silence. He didn't react. Not immediately. Think carefully. I shook my head. No, I'm done thinking. I turned, started walking. You walk out that door, you lose everything. I stopped for a second, just one. Then I kept walking. I never had anything to begin with, and I left. No money, no protection, no plan, just freedom. The next few days were hard, harder than before. Back to struggling, back to uncertainty. But something felt different, lighter, like I could finally breathe again. Then my phone rang. Unknown number. He stared at it, my heart pounding. Then I answered. Hello? Come back. My grip tightened. Why? A pause. Because it's over. I frowned. What is? The test. Silence. One last meeting. I hesitated. Everything in me said no, but something deeper said go. So I did. When I walked in this time, it felt different. No tension, no pressure, just quiet. He was standing, waiting. You came. I crossed my arms. Say what you have to say. He nodded slightly. Then, you passed. I blinked. What? You passed. My voice sharpened. By quitting? He stepped closer. By walking away. He stared at him, trying to understand. Everyone else stayed. A pause. For the money, the power, the fear. His voice dropped slightly. You didn't. I shook my head. So all of this was just a game to you? No, a beat. It was an evaluation. I laughed, but it wasn't funny. You destroyed people for an evaluation? He didn't flinch. They destroyed themselves. Same line. Sam calm tone. But this time, it didn't shake me. So what now? He looked at me differently now. Not like before. Not like I was something to measure. Something else. Now, he paused. I offer you a choice. I stayed silent. Not as an employee. Another pause. As a partner. My heart skipped. What? Equal authority. Equal power. I searched his face. Why would I trust you? He didn't hesitate this time. Because you walked away from everything I could offer. Silence. That's the only thing I trust. I didn't respond immediately. Because this time, it wasn't about survival. It was about choice. And for the first time, I actually had one. I looked at him, then at the room, then back at him. You're insane. He almost smiled. And yet, you came back. I exhaled slowly. Then, this time, things change. His eyes narrowed slightly. Explain. My voice was steady now. Stronger. No more games. A pause. No more tests. Another pause. And no more destroying people just to prove a point. Silence. Then, agreed. Just like that. Everything shifted. And it all started because I returned a wallet. If this story surprised you, subscribe right now. And tell me in the comments, would you have kept the wallet or done what I did?